The philosophy of Stoicism. The story of Zeno of Cyprus is a testament to the transformative power of adversity and the resilience of the human spirit. Imagine being stranded thousands of miles from home, stripped of all possessions and wealth, with no immediate means of survival. For most, such a predicament would evoke despair and a sense of helplessness, leading them to curse their misfortune. Yet, for Zeno, this dire situation became the cornerstone of his life's work and enduring legacy. Around 300 BCE, Zeno, a once wealthy merchant, lost everything in a shipwreck off the coast of Athens. With no resources or clear path forward, he wandered into a bookshop, where he stumbled upon writings about Socrates. Intrigued, he immersed himself in the study of philosophy, seeking out and learning from Athens' most renowned thinkers. Over time, Zeno began to teach his own students, eventually founding the philosophy known as Stoicism. This school of thought, centered on virtues such as self-control, tolerance, and resilience, has inspired countless generations of leaders, thinkers, and individuals seeking to navigate life's challenges with grace and purpose. The name Stoicism derives from the Stoa Poikile, a decorated public colonnade in Athens where Zeno and his followers gathered for discussions. Today, the term Stoic is often used colloquially to describe someone who remains calm under pressure and avoids emotional extremes. While this captures an essential aspect of Stoicism, the philosophy is far more profound and comprehensive. At its core, Stoicism is built on the belief that the universe operates according to a rational structure, or logos, a web of cause and effect that governs all things. While individuals may not always have control over external events, they retain the power to control their responses and attitudes. Rather than striving for an idealized version of the world, Stoicism encourages individuals to confront reality as it is, focusing on self-improvement and the cultivation of four cardinal virtues: practical wisdom, temperance, justice, and courage. Practical wisdom involves the ability to navigate complex situations with logic, clarity, and composure. Temperance emphasizes self-restraint and moderation in all aspects of life, ensuring that one does not succumb to excess or indulgence. Justice calls for fairness and equity in dealing with others, even when they have acted unjustly. Courage, perhaps the most celebrated virtue, is not limited to heroic acts in extraordinary circumstances, but extends to the daily challenges of life, requiring individuals to face difficulties with integrity and resolve. As Seneca, one of the most prominent Roman Stoics, eloquently stated, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." This sentiment underscores the Stoic belief that life itself, with all its trials and tribulations, demands strength and perseverance. Stoicism, however, is not a self-centered philosophy. It emphasizes the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of contributing to the greater good. During a time when Roman laws treated slaves as mere property, Seneca advocated for their humane treatment, asserting that all people share a fundamental humanity. Stoicism also rejects passivity, asserting that only those who have cultivated virtue and self-control within themselves can effect positive change in the world. This principle is exemplified in the life of Marcus Aurelius, one of Rome's greatest emperors and a devoted Stoic. Over his 19-year reign, Marcus Aurelius relied on Stoic principles to guide him through two major wars and the personal tragedy of losing many of his children. Centuries later, his journals, known as Meditations, provided solace and guidance to Nelson Mandela during his 27-year imprisonment in his fight against racial injustice in South Africa. After his release and eventual triumph, Mandela championed peace and reconciliation, embodying the Stoic belief that while the past cannot be changed, individuals can confront present injustices and work toward a more equitable future. Stoicism flourished as a formal school of philosophy for several centuries in ancient Greece and Rome. Although it eventually faded as an institutionalized practice, its influence has endured and permeated various aspects of modern thought. Christian theologians, such as Thomas Aquinas, admired and integrated Stoic virtues into their teachings. Parallel can also be drawn between Stoic ataraxia, or tranquility of mind, and the Buddhist concept of nirvana, both of which emphasize inner peace and detachment from external circumstances. Among the most influential Stoic philosophers was Epictetus, who argued that suffering arises not from events themselves but from our judgments about them. This idea has resonated deeply with modern psychology and the self-help movement. For instance, rational emotive behavioral therapy, REBT, focuses on altering self-defeating attitudes and beliefs that individuals form about their life circumstances. Similarly, Viktor Frankl's logotherapy, informed by his experiences as a prisoner in Nazi concentration camps, is rooted in the Stoic principle that individuals can harness their willpower to find meaning and purpose, even in the most diverse situations. Stoicism's enduring relevance lies in its practical approach to life's challenges. It does not promise a life free from hardship, but offers tools to navigate adversity with resilience and dignity. By focusing on what is within our control and cultivating virtues such as wisdom, temperance, justice, and courage, Stoicism provides a framework for personal growth and ethical living. Its teachings have inspired leaders, thinkers, and ordinary individuals across centuries, demonstrating that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit can rise above despair and create a legacy of strength and compassion. Whether through the writings of Seneca, the leadership of Marcus Aurelius, or the modern applications of Stoic principles in psychology and self-help, Stoicism continues to offer timeless wisdom for those seeking to live a meaningful and virtuous life.